Am I the a-hole for refusing to tell my fiancée that her outfit made my brother and his wife uncomfortable? I, 34 male, am getting married to Marcy, 32, in about a month. My brother Eric, 36, has two kids with his wife Wendy, 33. Fake names. Marcy is a high school teacher. This is relevant. When I first met Marcy, she was very conservative. Her family originates from Egypt. She's third generation American, but her family came from an area where it's not acceptable to show anything provocative. Marcy told me that she wanted to dress sexy for once. I didn't mind. I like her the way she is and how she dresses. But it's her body, so do as you want. So Marcy and her friend Anne went out shopping. We went out for dinner last night with Eric and Wendy. She decided she wanted to wear one of the outfits Anne had helped her pick out. It was a fitted long-sleeve white hooded shirt that was very low-cut, like you could see the strap of her bra. Laces crisscrossed the chest, and the bra was black in contrast to tie it together. Marcy is very busty. She is 5'3" and a DD, so obviously my eye was drawn to that area. I thought it was very attractive and told her she should wear it. She wore it with jeans and boots. On the way there, Marcy was talking about how nice she felt and was giddy that she was wearing something her family traditionally wouldn't have let her. Dinner with Eric and Wendy went well. It wasn't upscale but not cheap. The average meal was maybe $20 to $25. So we were all dressed appropriately for this place. The dinner was fine. Nothing eventful happened. But when we got home, Eric messaged me and said I should tell Marcy that her outfit was inappropriate and that I shouldn't let her leave the house like that. I called him and he told me that Wendy was uncomfortable sitting across from Marcy and couldn't enjoy her meal with big boobs in her face. Eric agreed with her. He said it was awkward that they could see her cleavage, and he even said it was hard to concentrate because of her shirt. I said I didn't have a problem with how she dressed. I said Marcy looked nice in her shirt and that this was the first time she tried dressing out of her comfort zone. Eric said it was weird that they were just resting on the table for everyone to see. I told him Marcy is short and can't help where the table hit. I said it sounded more like Wendy caught him staring at my fiancé and was either jealous of Marcy or angry at him. But neither means Marcy has to change how she dresses. He then called me a few names, stated that I would be concerned about how I looked if I worked in a school system, but whatever, good night, and hung up. Marcy, as far as I know, has no idea this exchange happened. She was so excited to go shopping for different clothes after work today and has already sent me a couple of pictures of things she likes in Amazon, asking if I think she'd look good in them. So, am I the a-hole for not telling Marcy to change and telling her the shirt was inappropriate? I didn't think it was. I thought she looked nice, but I want to know. Top comments. Here's a comment from WarRound427. Not the a-hole. My dude, you're really the opposite of an asshole. Your brother and his wife don't get to dictate what your wife wears. Hell, neither do you, but it sounds like you understand that. Honestly, your brother and his wife are the assholes. Here's a comment from Villa Restal. This, nice one, OP. You're a good guy. Not the a-hole. Here's a comment from random username 71175. Yes. He wasn't just a good boyfriend, he was a truly ally. He has got her back and he wasn't afraid to tell them to just mind their business. Plus, he's not telling her in these very exclusive circumstances. This is not something she needs to know. She's just coming into her own and feeling good about her body, and he's not letting his brother and sister-in-law's petty, toxic judgments get anywhere near her newfound, still very vulnerable joy in this. Anthony Hopkins once said, "It's none of my business what other people think about me," and that's a wonderful concept. But it takes a lot of confidence to pull it off in real life. She's not there yet, so if he has to keep it quiet until she is confident enough to shake it off, I applaud him for it. Absolutely nothing good would come of her hearing about this. Not the a-hole. Here's a comment from Alex Moore. In the words of Meg the Stallion, I don't give a fuck who talked behind my back, cause the bitch knew better than to let me hear her. Next story. Am I the a-hole for refusing to let Mother-in-law spent the night in my bedroom and locked the door. Context. My husband, 34, and I, 26, got married 9 months ago. We live in a different town from his parents, and his mom visited us unexpectedly on Friday. Now to give some context about my mother-in-law, she is okay-ish but has no respect for her son's privacy and by extension, mine. When it was time to go to bed, mother-in-law requested that we let her sleep in the bedroom, on the master bedroom. Not just that, but lock the door as well because she explained she can't feel comfortable enough to sleep without locking the door. I found this bizarre, but I politely declined and suggested other options like the guest room, couch, and air mattress. But no, she turned around and presented these options to me. My husband agreed, but I said no. This initiated an argument between her and I. During the argument, I pointed out how I didn't want to be kept out of my room and away from my stuff, but she lashed out at my husband saying, "Don't you just stand there? Say something." My husband told me to let her, it's just one night, but I told her those were all the options I had for her. And if she didn't like them then, I could book her in a hotel. She took it as in I was kicking her out and started crying, which made my husband upset. She left at 12 a.m. and my husband blew up saying I disrespected his mom, who was a guest at our house and treated her poorly. He then reminded me it's our bedroom, not just mine, and I acted horribly to her, causing her to go stay at a hotel in the middle of the night. He went to book a room in the same hotel as her and turned his phone off. The next day she went home and told the family, who berated me, calling my behavior towards my mother-in-law abhorrent and loathsome. Now my husband is complaining about how I keep trying to ruin his relationship with his family and push them away. And I want to know if I was really the a-hole. Top comments. Here is a comment. Girl, I would get a divorce as soon as possible. This kind of relationships never last for a long time. He is not able to see the disrespect his mother is giving both of you guys. Run. Edit. Never thought my first most liked comment on Reddit would be a device to get divorced. Laughing my ass out. Here's a comment from Zoro V1. I wanted to say this but didn't, glad someone did though. Here's a comment from Hardcore Door. It's either that or she's such a control freak that this her way of making her territory. She needs to feel important so badly, and the only way she feels that can happen is if she stomps all over her son's new wife's boundaries, like lift her legs on both physical and emotional boundaries. She probably wants to snoop too, but I think the former is probably the main issue. Needless to say, she is fucking cuckoo. Edit. I almost forgot. Not the a-hole.